Hello, my name is Reinaldo Figueiredo, and it gives me a great pleasure to be able to join you by video for this year's World Accreditation Day. I'm a lifelong standard and conformity assessment professional who's worked with the American National Standards Institute, the ISO member for the United States of America for more than 20 years. The majority of that experience has focused on issues related to the development of standards, conformity assessment, and accreditation of conformity assessment bodies through ANSI National Accreditation Board. I also have the honor to serve the international standards community as Chair of CASCO, the ISO committee dedicated to the development of conformity assessment standards related to conformity assessment practices. These are referred to as the CASCO Toolbox and cover topics such as the operating of accreditation bodies, certification bodies, testing and calibration laboratories, marks of conformity, environmental claims, and the mutual recognition of conformity assessment results. This year, the World Accreditation Day theme is accreditation, supporting the implementation of Sustainable Development Goals defined by United Nations. One of the actions that organizations are taking is to focus on issues of pressing importance. The value of collaboration, cooperation among nations, and multilateralism are values that are at the heart of the ISO system. With less than 10 years left to achieve the 2030 global agenda, we are now standing at the beginning of the countdown decade. There has never been a better time to ask questions about how we will collectively achieve the objectives set out in 2015 by the United Nations SDGs. The plan to redress social imbalances, develop a sustainable economy, and slow the rate of climate change was always ambitious, yet achievable, with commitment and, above all, cooperation. Together, we have to achieve a mission that goes far beyond making up lost ground. We are affirming the importance of the SDGs and building back better. We know that standards are more relevant and more applicable than ever, and ISO is contributing to achieve the SDGs goals. Working together as a global standard community, we are empowering people with real-world solutions and facing sustainability challenges head-on. Accreditation and conformity assessment plays an essential part when it comes to building the public confidence and trust that will allow us to have a better planet. It is accreditation that enables us to be confident in the security of service, process, and the quality of goods offered. The work of conformity assessment and accreditation based on international standards that help us achieve the SDGs are being implemented in the most transparent and effective ways possible. Standards are part of the solution with direct application to meeting the UN Sustainable Development Goals across each of the 17 areas identified. Standards and conformity assessment are two sides of one coin. Hence, only applied together, they produce the expected results of building trust, facilitating trade, helping support the health, prosperity, and well-being of people and the planet. Last year, ISO re-examined its growing catalog of more than 23,000 standards and remapped them against the SDGs. An additional 6,000 standards were identified that can help organizations of all sizes meet their commitments by using real-world solutions developed through consensus. Because ISO standards are about making lives easier, safer, better, they always focus on areas of people, prosperity, and planet. It is in precisely these areas that are highlighted through the theme of this year's World Accreditation Day. Consequently, taking this message to a wider public, the role of standards is widely recognized as an enabler of trade and a driver of prosperity. It is reliable conformity assessment and accreditation that enables manufacturers and vendors to demonstrate that they meet regulatory requirements, national standards, trading partner requirements, and most importantly, the needs of their customers. On World Accreditation Day, I'm proud to recognize the role that the accreditation community can play in achieving UN SDGs. When it comes to the challenge of meeting the SDGs and realizing the 2030 global agenda, we can only do it with standards, conformity assessment, and accreditation. I'm happy to join the entire accreditation community in celebrating the role that we can play on World Accreditation Day. Thank you.